dot right there. October 4th, we're here in Iowa, and it's actually supposed to go to Kansas. We've got a big shooter buck down there we're going after. They're having a cold spell. They got an inch of rain, which we desperately needed down there. And but unfortunately, with the cold front comes a north wind, and we only have 2 stands for that big deer, and so it was a no-go. So we decided to come up here to Iowa for a while and do a little doe control on a couple of our farms. We're out of control with does, and so they said shoot a few. I'm like, sure. So we got a bunch of tags. Got Dayton behind the camera, so Dayton and I got to work a lot together this year. So he'll be hearing his name. We're gonna get the X light out, and I just got a new string on it today, and we are ready to go, rock and roll. How many does we gonna shoot tonight? Give me a good guess. Come on.
I think we can get 3 or 4.
3 or 4? I'm thinking at least 3, especially if one comes out early. Yeah. That's what I need. I need a young one.
So you shoot as many as you can.
Shoot as many as I can. I need Dayton to make sure that I don't shoot any button bucks. So I need you either bring a pair of binoculars, that big camera with the lens on it, so you can tell whether it's a button buck or not, all right?
Can do.
Take that camera like this. Yeah, there you go. Now you see why we're getting rid of some of these does. That is deer damage. This whole field up here on top, and we're right next to the gravel road, and it's like this. It is literally, they're literally 6 inches high. There's just nothing left. This whole farm is like that. We just have, it's insane. It's insane. And we can't get deprivation tags either. We're on one of our farms that's just overrun with does. We've been a little bit lax on shooting enough does here, and as Dayton will show you, our beans here are about 6-8 inches high all over the farm. They just devastated it this year, so we decided to come and shoot as many as we can. I got a handful of tags. It's good practice, and it's good deer management. We just got too many does here, so gonna have a fun night tonight. We have deer to come from every direction here. It doesn't matter what section of the farm you set on. We just have way too many deer in general. And the beans show it. They're only about 8-10 inches high. I got beans, but the beans are laying on the ground. There's no way they're gonna get picked up by the head on the combine. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Just leave them up and then till them under when we're ready to hunt. Keep the deer in certain areas, but so our job tonight is to kill as many does as we can. Well, at 6:30, we've seen one deer, and it was a button buck. I'm not sure we're in the best place here. These beans are pretty well eaten, which isn't the end of the world, but they're turning yellow. And as we walked in, we come up over a knoll, the knoll that we sit on in a different wind. The island itself is just loaded with acorns. There's probably 15-20 deer up there right now eating. I don't think this is the best setup for just shooting does early season.
Okay.
Good luck, man. See ya.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Thanks. We have a little good redneck competition going on tonight. Dan's going to one of the other food plots, he and Kyle. And we're coming to the super special secret spot. If I tell you where it's at, we have to kill you. But we got so many does on this farm. So many does. We came out last night and only saw 3 deer total. Couldn't get a shot at any one of them. But tonight it's going to be different. We're going to be uptight, close and personal. We got a ground blind just snuffed into the corn, and we're on the corner where they all come out at. And in the winter time, when you're out here late season, there'll be 80-90 deer in this field at one time. We got a huge food plot here, so they're used to coming out there. I think we'll see a few tonight. I think Dayton will get some action. Almost. They're moving already. I was wondering how long it's going to take. I mean, we're close. We're going to have to be on our toes. We just got settled. We had a big toe walk out in front of us to get a shot at. And we had a little one sneak up right here. This is going to be fast and furious tonight. When they come out, we're basically going to have to shoot. I might have to get out and break a couple more of these corn stalks off. I have a feeling it's going to screw me up, but I don't want to get out yet. Let's see what happens. It's going to be quick. You are. Right there. Got her. Yeah. Well, we got some freezer meat for sure, and we took some much needed deer off this farm. I'm pretty sure we got 4. That one over there, she might have jumped my arrow though. She knew we were here. She kept looking and she went away, but we got 3 for sure. Got one right there. I heard that one crash, and the other one I know went around the corner. So we got some smash burger deer meat tonight, baby. Dan, need help.
One,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. Perfect.
Perfect, Dan. Come on, baby. and I are still in Iowa on our doe mission. We're out on the main food plot tonight, and got a beautiful wind, cold front come in. Guy just drove down the road. We came in on our fishing bikes, and the guy came down the road with a nice big buck on the back of his holler there. It was just big old 8-point. So whitetail season is officially in. So we're gonna try to harvest a couple more does tonight. We got some people who want some deer meat, and we need some of these does taken off our farm, so it's the perfect time of the year to do it. Nice and cool. It's only about 50, 52 degrees. Had a little bit of rain this morning. Probably have a deer out here to field when I get down to it. Nope, not yet. We'll get in, get settled. See ya. Yep, he's gonna make a scrape out of it. Let me adjust this. I'm never gonna hit her. Oh, it did, but not good. It's a little odd position to be shooting out of, and I was aiming for the back rib to go up in her because she was quartering away, but just this position I was in, I shot her back in the back hammy, hit the femur. You know, all that practice I've been doing, all that practicing, it pays off to be able to shoot a deer in a femur.
Yeah, you killed it.
It's hard to shoot them there. You got to be pinpoint, precision, and on the spot. And I was. They don't go far.
Was she quartering away?
Oh yeah, about 61 yards.
61 yards.
And I made him, he kept pulling the camera into the corner. I kept leaning back. I said, you'll hear me, I'm never going to make this shot. I was aiming for here and hit back there, so.
It's all right. Like I said, that's cocky. The moral order, that's what that was attacking.
Listen, that's hard to hit them there.
It is.
It's a big old nanny doe.
Kind of just get through all the way, put it all the way down below that. Do the same on the other side, just connect it. And don't do that.
It goes right through his face.
No,
You can see it in Dan's face.
That actually just ripped off.
That's because I shot.
That's because you shot her there.
It broke the bone. It didn't.
God dang it.
Oh, that's, see, Mark actually, when he shot this deer, he broke the bone. So Dan, you stood no chance.
No chance, Dan.
No
Try to
chance,
start on
Dan.
the other side.
Yeah, that was your only chance. This is kind of like a tomahawk steak, but not near as good since it's the calf muscle.
Dang it. Well, either way, we can still do it on the ground.
We can put it
Mostly because we have to.
Yeah.
Hey, we put the hook, Dan, on the one
Yeah, we can.
leg.
We'll,
That's what we did last night.
we'll
In case
still-
you got it around your neck.
At 61 yards, you broke the bone in the back of the leg. There we go.
Okay, so I guess we'll continue this, and what I said,
Be
just
gentle.
keep kind of filleting it off the back here, and it'll essentially
It's going down.
go off like that. Dang it. This is a terrible
That
thing.
arrow went through and hit that ball joint. Guarantee it did.
Took up some of our tenderloin from the deer that we killed the other night. Doing a little butter here and some seasoning, and always tastes good with a nice cold refreshment of your choice.
Going back. That one, that's a teeny one.
Mm-hmm. I was bleeding.
I thought you liked it bleeding.
Ayo. That's good. That is delicious.
Nice and tender.
Very tender.